Good morning, you guys. Welcome, welcome, or welcome back. I kind of feel like I um, recorded this wrong, or maybe I didn't put the. I feel like I did though. Put the horizontal. All right. Good morning, Grand Rising. Top of the morning to you. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, whatever you smoke or whatever you need, and let's go ahead and tap in and get a message from Spirit. Let's just see what's in the energy and whatever Spirit wants to bring to the forefront of our minds um, at this time. Okay, so this is like a let's get your day started. All right. Ashe Namaste Amun-Ra, as above, so below. Spirit, protect and guide me as I dive in and out of the collective's energy. I see the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, everything is fine. It's the everything is fine, which is a Ten of Swords, but it's the one where things really are a lot better than they seem. Um, with it being in reverse, it could be possible that you don't see that yet. Okay, you could be in the middle of a rebirth. So let's see. That came out fast. Yeah, definitely. You could be in the middle of a rebirth. The Knight of Wands with the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You could be a Sagittarius. So you could be going through a rebirth. This energy kind of feels as if you are considering possibly rebelling or moving out of some current situation or circumstance that you've been conflicted about. Like you're considering letting go of something that has caused you a lot of emotional distress. The Queen of Cups in reverse. The Eight of Cups in reverse. You could be walking away here. It feels like you are, maybe from a Cancer or a Scorpio or a Capricorn. You feel bound to this situation, or you felt stuck. Something was making you feel stuck or bound. It's a rebellious energy. It kind of just feels like, I don't know, it's a situation you want to get out of. Okay, it could be putting you in a situation here. We have the Page of Cups where you feel either you or they, maybe you feel like this person is not being honest with you. That's what I'm getting here. Someone feels like there's something fake or phony about the love that's being offered. The Lovers is in reverse, so someone doesn't, could be a Gemini. Someone just doesn't feel like the love is real. Okay, or this is how you're feeling here. Sagittarius, Gemini, Cancer, possible Pisces, and Scorpio. And it's the Ten of Swords that came out truly, but it's in reverse again. So, I mean, I don't think that things are as bad as they could be. I think that things are a lot easier or easy flowing than they would have been initially. Okay, the reverse 10 actually indicates that if anything, the difficult situation could possibly get worse. Okay, that's what someone is aware of. This is a situation that may not get better. Okay. So actually, it's different. The everything is fine. I've never really checked that with the Ten of Swords, but um, it's a little different in its meaning. This could be someone that's actually losing hope. Like the hope that they have is false hope. So someone could be letting go of false hope. It does represent an ending. Like I said, there's some kind of ego death, or there's an ending to a situation of stability or a connection that was very stabilizing, or at least you wanted it to be, or they wanted it to be, or it felt like it. So it's not a good situation. So likely this new hope is not in the connection. It would be in your sense of freedom from the connection. The new hope, the new light is in freedom from this connection. If you were to stay in this connection, likely there is a part of you that would not survive. Like, yeah, it wouldn't survive. And you have been watching this situation get worse. So it says like you should never be intimidated by this card for fear of oh, it says don't use this card to cause alarm. Okay, so you shouldn't be alarmed. That's what Spirit wants you to know. I felt like it was a reason why Spirit wanted me to go to the book. I was getting ready to paint it a little more sweeter than it actually is. And that's just really, I guess it's the energy that I'm in currently, and the fact that it was the everything is fine on the bottom of the deck. So maybe for, you know, it's not going to be so bad for everybody, but it could be worse for some than it is for others. Maybe that's the situation here, is that someone may have the upper hand. It could be a win for them, but it may not be a win for you. So it feels, or vice versa. Take it however it resonates. Flip and reverse the roles whenever you need to. But yeah, someone is feeling like they need to break away or break free. They don't want to go back into this feeling of having to do or be or say or act some type of way that they really don't feel called to with the Lovers in reverse. This could be a connection or a situation, maybe even between family members or friends. But I definitely feel there's a lover here. And the situation is basically already done and over with, and someone is just not willing to bend over backwards and play nice. Okay, someone doesn't want to play nice anymore. What's the Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups? Let's do the Knight of Wands first. Three of Wands. You've been thinking about this for a while. So this is not new. This is not new. Yeah, this is not new. This is you, Sagittarius. Again, clarifying, Sagittarius, this is you again, not wanting, like, you're not wanting to go backwards. You are firmly already, I feel like somebody is like really set here. If you're this Sagittarius, you already know that you want to move forward, or you're already waiting for something that allows you to be set free or allows you to do something differently. I feel like the focus is on freedom. You're looking for a way out. That's what I feel. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Cancer or Scorpio. What's the Page of Cups here? It's the Two of Pentacles. Okay. If you're the Cancer or the Scorpio here, I feel like you really don't know. Either way is fine with you. So you may be the person with the upper hand. You may be the person who, whatever choice is made, it won't really affect you as much as it may affect others. You could feel very secure, or your stability is very sound currently. Excuse me. Yeah, there could definitely be something that you already feel like you're already on solid ground. So whether you go, whether they go, whether they stay, either way is going to be okay with you. You may also have some other decisions that you are currently focused on or making, which is making it easy for you to play nice in a situation that is not so easy. So I feel like I feel like Sagittarius is having a hard time playing it nice. And I feel like Cancer, Scorpio is, I mean, this is your natural energy, honestly. Even like I call you guys the mob bosses because you can be pleasant, you can be amiable, you can be respectful, even in some of the most gritty and tension, like full of tension situations. I've seen it personally with Cancers and Scorpios in my life. I believe that they came into my life to just show me that, like to teach me that you can literally keep it cool, keep it smooth. You can stay in alignment. You can be in balance no matter how upsetting or how difficult the situation or how tense or how ungrounding the situation may be. You have control over your emotions and nobody gets to take that away from you. So this may be a situation here with lovers. It's like pushing, or it has the potential to push people into a fight or flight mode. Now I do feel like Sagittarius wants to run into this flight mode. Possibly though, you want to run into this fight mode. So I feel like you're like almost buying right into the trap. Okay, I'm not saying that it literally is one. Use your intuition because we did have the devil here. So that means that there's some kind of fear that needs to be faced. Maybe the fear that needs to be faced is that it's not okay for, or that you're not capable of handling a tense situation in peace. Okay, it could be that the fear that you need to face is that it's not okay for you to move forward or to stand your ground, okay, or to go to war for the things that are worth fighting for to you. I feel like, I guess it just depends. I don't know which one, I don't know the whole situation here. Okay, we definitely have the death here. So this is a chance for you to pretty much change your life. Maybe you usually go into fight or flight mode, but this is a time period where you could actually just stand your ground. Maybe you could be a lot more solid right now than you're even allowing yourself to, to see. I definitely feel Scorpio. If this is a Scorpio, this is what you know. This is why you are so steady. This is why you are so grounded, even if the situation itself has not fully manifest, or it hasn't gotten to where you want it to go. You're okay with either way. Go, stay, do whatever the fuck you want to. You're going to be cool. You're going to be all right. So you're not fighting, but you are interested. You're interested to see what this person's reaction is going to be, or you're interested to see what happens next. Someone's having a good time watching something play out, and I feel like someone else is just not enjoying themselves. It just feels unbalanced here. It feels like somebody's having a good time and somebody is not. Okay. All right, what's the lovers? Gemini energy, what's the lovers? Too many cards. What's the lovers? What's going on, Gemini? Ten of Swords is Gemini too, so let's get all of this. So Gemini, in this situation here that you're going through, I feel as if you know that this ain't really what you want. This ain't the situation that you want. This may not be the person that you want. This situation is dead. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. Something is not getting better. It's getting worse. You're not getting closer. You're getting further apart. So there has to be some kind of intervention here. That's why, a lot of readers, I hate to keep saying this, but I had moved away from a lot of my readers because, and it's not that I don't feel like they're doing it intentionally. There are some people, and you'll notice that they'll put you in a place of fear, and then they'll tell you like, hey, if you need a reading, if you need help from me, I can do that for you. That's fear mongering. But there are some readers who are going through things in their own personal lives. And, what better time to work through something than when you've got something going on, you're in the right vibration, and as long as you're in alignment with yourself, you can get the truth for yourself and help others at the same time. However, if you get trapped in a fear state of mind, then you are pulling others into the trap of fear that you're currently stuck in. So I do feel like that's the time to pull back, detach, work on yourself, get yourself on stable ground so that you can give people a heightened point of view, kind of like that owl point of view, so that they can look down on the situation and see the whole of it. And that really takes the fear out of it. Okay, fear is a trap because you can't do anything when you're afraid, or you don't even move in your truth. Fear is literally false expectation appearing real. False. False. Some part of it is a lie. What you're looking at is probably the worst case scenario, and it never truly is the worst case scenario. It could always be better, or it could always be worse. So it's somewhere in the middle there, and it could be closer to either or, okay, the reality of it. But if you're in a state of fear, you're all the way on the fucking floor. You can't see the light. There is no hope. All hope is false when you're at the bottom of the vibrational scale. So I do feel like someone could be there currently. And this is, how they're looking at things. So they may feel like this situation is going to get worse and worse and worse, and there's no end to it. And like they could feel, even if this is like a family member or, a lover, whatever, or even themselves, they could feel split apart themselves, like they're being ripped apart, and it feels as if this is the end, like there's no way out of this. This is like a dark night of the soul, and that is just not the truth. That's why the book warns against using this card to intimidate someone else. The Ten of Swords is an ego death. Death in itself has enough fear associated with it. But a spiritual death, a mental death, an emotional death can be a very easy and peaceful thing to go through. In fact, it's the light on the other end of the tunnel. It's literally, that's the doorway to what's new. If you go through this ego death, if you allow this, really it's a falsified sense of self. That's why it's gotten to the place where it's time for it to end. You will almost immediately be able to feel the presence of what the new is. So it just means that you're caught up and stuck in past energy. And what's on the other side for you is likely a lot better. But the card is trying to warn or to make someone aware that where you are currently, the way that you're looking at things from the vibrational space that you are currently in, it's not going to get better. You're only going to find more of what your fear is, because that's where you're vibrating. So someone is very, King of Wands, this is a situation that you feel you're out of control of, and that's what's causing all of the fear. Here you are too, Gemini. Okay, it could be a situation here with a Leo or an Aries, or it could be the Sagittarius here, but I feel as if you've been through an ego death before, and you do know that there's a rebirth for you. So if you're not accepting the rebirth, if you're keeping yourself stuck in this space, it's because you want to. With the King of Wands energy, it's because you want to. You could actually be emanating this fire energy where you are becoming very indignant or stubborn. There's something that's happening with the Ace of Pentacles, or something that's changing here, and you just don't want it, and you're very clear and aware of that. You're also aware that the way that you're handling it currently is not going to end well. Like it's not going to end well. The Ten of Swords it's just not a good card that you want to see, period, unless you are very excited about the new beginning. I don't feel like you're excited about the new beginning. I feel like you're detached, cold, methodical. This is actually a little scary. It is a little scary. You are a little scary. You are intimidating more so than what you're going through. So you could even be given more power to what you're going through, or who you feel is causing you an issue, than you are really truly giving to yourself. Because this energy, this is like an out-of-body experience. It's putting you in a space, and you may not feel like you're in fight or flight mode, but you're already fighting, and you're already flighting. You're already flying off or going off into space mentally. You're really not being very grounded. And you're already fighting. You're really at war with yourself. With the King of Wands and the Lovers, you're like ripping your heart apart. You're stabbing yourself all over with many pains, or somebody is. Whoever this Gemini energy is, I think it's a Gemini in relation to a Sagittarius or a Leo or an Aries, a fire sign. Or you're the fire sign and you're dealing with Gemini. Take it however it resonates. But someone, the choices that they're making, someone's not facing reality. That's all this is. This is what this is to me. Someone's not facing reality, and there's a reality that's already been revealed to you. With the High Priestess in reverse, you have a lot more awareness of where someone is or how someone feels, what they're gonna do, what they're not gonna do. Okay, then you're keeping yourself open to. The Emperor is in reverse. Okay, if this is in relation to an Aries or someone with these Aries placements, oh, at the Nine of Cups in reverse, you're not going to get what the fuck you want. This could all be surrounding this Cancer or this Scorpio here, or a Leo. There's a Cancer, there's a Scorpio, there's a Leo. These cards are repeating as far as energy goes. Judgment. Yeah, okay. The Emperor, the Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Sun. Someone is fine. This is what's been revealed to you. That may not be the truth that you want to see, but it does not have to control your reality unless you allow it to. Someone is making some kind of judgment call or decision here and feeling that because someone is okay, that they cannot be okay with the Devil energy. When the truth of the matter is, you are attaching yourself to someone or something that you do not have control of. And so you are giving your control over to this individual, but you could easily walk away with the Eight of Cups. You could detach emotionally. You could accept your reality, and you could move in your truth, and things would go well for you. That's as easy as it is. You don't have to run. You don't have to fight. You could literally embody. Honestly, whoever this person is that's in the midst of all of this, I feel like it's a water sign, but there is something to be learned from them. Even if this is someone that you don't respect, even if this is someone you don't want to connect to, they are shedding a light for you to get something that it is that you want. But you would have to make this decision first. Someone has a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of anger, a lot of resentment, a lot of hate with the Queen of Cups in reverse that they need to deal with. And if you have to let that go first, but if you do, then your security, your emotional and mental security will restabilize and balance for you. So someone's like, their mental and emotional stability are at risk, but they could have control of it. They're trying to control something outside of themselves. They could be trying to control another person or control a situation that another person is a part of, or control a situation that is completely out of their hands and out of the limits of their mind. It far extends their reach. Yes, baby? Huh? Come in. You need me? I'll be done in 1 second, okay? Here I come. I'm done anyway, guys. This is your reading. But, you know, I feel as if someone was to let go of the control of something that they cannot control. If you believe in God, you need to give it to God. You know, you heard let go and let God. Let go, let Jesus take the wheel. Whatever you believe in. Let go and trust that the universe will work things out for you. It will go more beneficially for you than if you allow yourself to keep getting pit into this fight or flight mode where you don't fully have control over your body, your soul, your movements, or how things play out for you. It would actually work out better. And there is someone, I feel, this Cancer or this Scorpio, I don't care how you feel about them, possibly even this Leo, but there's whoever it is happy. Look for the person that's going through something similar as you, and the person that is happy or finding a way through. They are shedding a light for you on how to exit this cycle, how to get through this dark night of the soul, how to get out of this, you feel controlled or you feel bound or something like that. There is a light being shed here. There is an example being, like, literally, it's like right in your face, I feel, even. Or make a choice. For some of you, it's as simple as making a choice. Like, you know, it may not be easy for you to put on a smile. It may not be easy for you to stick around. Um, so then that means that you have a decision to make. And that's going to release you. A changed mind and changed action will literally change your life. So whatever this is, it can definitely be handled. It can definitely work out better for you. All right. I wish you all the best. I hope that that gave you some clarity on whatever it is that you're going through. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Peace.